If you think you're one of the best players on the Goat Boat, you can prove it in one-on-one action on board the Galleon.
Located on the Silver Deck near the Shopping Promenade, this ship is only for those brave enough to go it alone, leaving your squad behind.
This is a true test of quality player builds. Can you defend, rebound, and score? Here's your chance to find out.
Yeah, and it's a great place to showcase your scoring moves. The Galleon is waiting for all those who are ready to accept a one-on-one challenge. Go get those dubs.
Hop on board the Galleon, leave those excuses behind, and go get those wins.
All right, look, Team 2K TV needs some practice, so I'm out here with Danny, and we're gonna throw him into the Galleon for some 1v1 games, and hopefully you guys will learn something along the way while we get that Team 2K TV back in the gym and training. How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for the chance to start the road to redemption here.
The road to redemption begins now. But, you know, with events like the Galleon, there's some tips that I think we can give some fans that might help when they jump from game mode to game mode. So, first off, let's talk about badges, Danny. What's your approach going into a 1v1 game when it comes to badges?
Sure thing. The first thing I want to check is that I don't need any teammate badges here. I'm not going to be setting screens, so I'm going to take brick wall off. I'm going to make sure that I can use my advantage. I'm going to go in with a 6'8" build, and I don't want anyone to rebound or score on me, so I'm going to make sure I've got chase down artist on gold, rebound chaser, workhorse, and box out beast, because I'm only an 84 overall. This is kind of a tip segment for being an intermediate build. I'm not going with anything superstar here, Chris. So just to make sure that I can compete down low, I think that's going to be important, right?
Absolutely. And again, with badges, the great thing is you can swap them at any time this year in 2K23, so you can be dynamic with the way that you approach stuff. Now, when you go into a 1v1 match, Danny, are you looking at your opponent? Are you looking at the matchup? What are you looking at first?
For sure. I definitely want to know what the build is, and looks like we're about to load into a game here. Playing a power forward is nice because you've got a little versatility, and I want to know what advantage am I going to have. I don't want to play to my weaknesses. You always have something you can play out with your build to get a little edge on your opponent, and it'll affect the way I'm going to play this game. So let's see. It looks like I've got my two-way stretch glass cleaner. So for sure I've got the paint on lock, but what can I do offensively to take advantage of the opponent's build? And it's a three-point shot creator. Okay, well, I play as a three-point shooter last year, and I know that I'm not going to be able to guard the inside in that kind of situation. That's my edge, Chris. That's where I'm going to go. Can't sag off so much that he shoots over the top, and I'm going to try to get back a little bit. And if he gets by me a few times, I'll live with that. And I just got to get to a point where I can get the ball back and block shots when he drives, just like that.
There you go. I like the defense, Danny. By the way, shout out to the Galleon design, because this is one of my favorite courts in the entire game. This looks so sick.
It's so cool in here. It's just a totally different vibe and a nice secluded 1v1 environment. I like it too. And he's got by me 3 times, and I know, like, you knew before we even started that speed was my disadvantage, right? So he's doing the same kind of thing, right, Chris?
Absolutely, and I think that's the thing in 1v1 games. You almost have to change it up, because now you can start to read him a little bit, kind of understand how he's going to score on you, and I like it. Already shutting him off from the side. Nice, good defense.
Thanks, and it's kind of cool because you know if he's a three-point shot creator, that if he's driving, that's his secondary strength, and that's good for me.
Oh, okay, Danny. Okay, Danny.
Pump fake there, draw him in off the glass.
Nice. I like the patience, Danny. Where was this on Team 2K TV's segment?
Well, it's an interesting thing about playing 1v1, isn't it? That, like, when you're the only person to make plays, you're going to have to find creative ways to score and put yourself in position. Like, there I made that shot. That was tricky and contested, but I know that I can try to seal him off and get the offensive board, which is going to be my strategy, and try to beat him in the bulk here of shots taken. And there's a nice spin dunk.
Love those power dunks. I think you started this game down 0-6, right?
Yeah, I did. And now it's 14-6, and we're looking pretty healthy here.
He's too small. He's too small.
Can I get the gesture in? Does it work on Zoom? And there's another driving basket, second chance, lefty.
There it is, big rebound, put back. I like it. All right, 2010 and the first official Team 2K TV dub right there with that two-hand jam. Danny, I like it. We were in a little bit of a drought after last week, so we desperately needed that win.
And more's coming. You know we're going to get there. It's a numbers game with 2K23. You got to commit, stay with it, trust your teammates. And we've got some of the best teammates out there. I'm sure we'll be rebounding soon. But this Galleon stuff is a lot of fun. I mean, you could really see a variety of different games you have from when you get matched up with bigs or smalls or wings. And every game's a little bit of a chess match. So find your advantage and go to it. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. For all you players looking to go 1v1, good luck, and make sure to change those badges around for the most success.
Hey everyone, this is Matt Pittman, public address announcer for your Golden State Warriors. I've crossed the Golden Gate to voice your top plays of the week. Let's drop in. First play is from the theater with Rilo Dedon 10. Swatted the layup there and then grabbed the board. Now he's going to bring it up, and here he is behind the back and over your head. That is a three-tiered top play. E24J1 is in the wreck, and he is putting on a dribbling clinic. Look at those handles. Then the spin cycle here sends the defender into a hall of mirrors. Where did they go? Zanely 2K is next in my team with 2 seconds left. Here he is using Steph as the decoy, then wings it out, and D-Rose on the move. From deep for the win. Solid strategy when you got shooters for days. Went away to win.
Yo! Nah. Bro, is D-Rose not him?
Closing out in the wreck with Tiller 2X facing a 2-point deficit. And now, standing still to lull the defense. Watch what he does here. Gets it in, then to the right wing he's going to go. Pull up. Got it. That is ball game. Four awesome options, but we only have room for one winner. Vote now for your top play of the week. Want to be featured here on 2K TV? Send us your plays with the hashtag 2KTVWow. Well, the Bay Current is rolling in to take me away. Good thing I brought my boogie board. We'll see you next week.
You know, Thanksgiving is right around the corner now, and I'm personally thankful for my squad, the friends and community members that I've met along the way through 2K. What about you, Alexis?
You know what I'm thankful for. Team 2K TV. We want to know, what are you thankful for? Share with us on social media using the hashtag 2KTVThanks, and you might be featured on our Thanksgiving special.
And of course, we'll be back next week. New episodes of 2K TV drop every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Until then, enjoy the game.
And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. And the Player of the Month awards announced recently, MP taking the honor for the second time this season.
It's really impressive. I mean, when you win that award twice. twice in the same year. You are well on your way to making a case for MVP.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Conchar. Now Bane. Outside Morant. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Jay. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls. Once again, your Laker Girls dance team.
We played just over a minute here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Jackson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Conchar. The 3. The shot comes out, and the Lakers going the other way now. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies. Came away with a win.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
On the wing, Conchar. Check by James. Here's Jackson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Pass to Bryant. Beverly outside to the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Jackson bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Pass to Jay. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Counted from distance. 12 points for him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Bane. Now here's Jackson. From 7. No good off the back of the rim. Beverly outside. Here's Jay, defended by Jackson. Fires the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Conchar. Inside. Morant, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
What crafty play from Beverly. Slips the shot in and ensures good contact for the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Bane. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And that one's good. Jay.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
I like when John forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
His shot making has been superb this quarter.
Nabbing another steal.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring. Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Number 9.
And he can't get the first one. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
With a 9-footer, he hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Here's Jay. He picked up 39 in their last win against Golden State.
We also got to mention what he did on the defensive end. Racked up a number of steals, too.
Now here's Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jay. Sinks it from distance. 24 points for him.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Number 9. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 8.
How about the touch on the floater? Ja Morant making it look too easy.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Jay. He's got 24. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. James against Morant. Pass to Conchar. And Davis with the block.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
And here's Bane. Clock at 6. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Here's Jay, guarded by Bane. Now here's Bryant. James, outside. Pass to Jay. To the middle. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
You'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
And that one falls for Jackson.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
They've got Russell Westbrook, Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Jay in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Jay. 27 points for him. And they'll get another chance. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Beverly gets it to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane. Back to Jones. Over Westbrook. And there's a whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smithy, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's the three, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
There's the three, and that one's good. Jay, 30 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had 39 points and was on point from deep. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Bane. Pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Checked by Davis. Morant with the bucket.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Westbrook. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. James is checked in for the Lakers. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Outside Bane. Left side Morant. Fires for three. The Lakers with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jay. Shot's good by James. James has got 7 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Jay. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. 37 points for him.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Morant. It's tipped. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Here's Jay, hounded by Morant. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jay. From deep. Lakers hit again from deep.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Outside Bane. And here's Morant. No one near him. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Boucher's checked in. Here's Conchar, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Clock at 6. The open shot, Morant. Rebounded by LeBron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Jay. And another three for the Lakers.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jackson, left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He's already a skilled defender, but recently Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Jay. From outside the arc. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
I just love the ball movement.
1:31 left in the first half. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. 4-3. They get it again. Good on the bucket.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
Pass to Jay. There's 45 seconds left in the second. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
With a score, the Lakers 79. The Grizzlies 71.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Lakers in the lead. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Outside Bane. Adams against Davis. Pass to Morant. The 3 ball. The Lakers with a rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
BA, starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names, flocked to LA.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
James outside. Here's Jay, pounded by Morant. Here's Jay. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 14.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Here's Jackson to the inside. And Davis with the block. Morant. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Jay, pounded by Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jay. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Bane. Outside Morant to stop the run. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Pass to James. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
That's tipped. He swipes the ball away again.
His march toward history continues with that steal.
And now he's tied for the most steals in the season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Pass to Adams. Down low. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And that one's good. Jay.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Adams double team. Westbrook, he's checked in for Bryant. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Ja Morant.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Grizzlies. ball.
A good look from Bane. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Bane's got 8.
Quick decision making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Here's Jay, defended by Jones. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. From deep, Bane fires in the triple. He's got 11.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. The Lakers have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Throws it up high. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Jay. And they recover it. Beverly on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conchar. Beverly defending. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Here's Jay, guarded by Bane. James inside, working on Clark. Here he goes. Back to James. Here's Jay. Over to the left wing. Here's Westbrook. And that one's on target from the wing. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game. Ooh, poked away. Yet another steal from him.
And remember that, and the cheers of his hometown crowd bouncing from the rafters. Oh, so incredible.
Well, they understand how special he's been. The steals totals all season making news around the league.
Incredible season. One of the most disruptive defenders in the game. His anticipation skills affect the psychology of an offense.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Smart. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Moran. Boucher outside. Back to Morant. A shot from the mid-range. And he gets the jumper to drop. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back in.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously, there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Jay. From deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall.
Here's Jay, The three is up. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter. This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Right wing. Here's Chandler. And Toscano pulls it down.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Jay. Fires the three. That one is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Boucher. Defended by Brown. Back to Boucher. Puts it up from 12. Can't hit that one. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Here's Chandler. Jones with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Hey, watch work, watch work.
And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, BA, and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal.
Oh, a really deep three that time.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Chandler. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Defended by Jones. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Walker on the double team. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. A shot to stop the drought. And he makes it. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Hook loose. Here's Chandler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, BA. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Defended by Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Lakers.
For your Lakers, Dennis Schroeder.
Pass to Chandler.
2 minutes.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Troy Brown picks one up, and he knocks down the first one.
The team is in the penalty. Shooting from Memphis.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Here's Jay. And good! There's another!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
No surprise, another victory for these guys who have been on a tear all year long. They've now won 62 games.
They were well.
Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Pass to Toscano. Here's Jay. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Here's Chandler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And it's Jay missing. Defended by Brown. The fadeaway. It's good.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Now here's Schroeder. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you, everyone.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long and good night, everyone.